was like, I need to get back. I need to record. I need to record. I have to show up. I have to do all these things. And I was just like, it's okay to not. This is the In Your Favor podcast, where I share lessons I've learned on my walk with Christ to help you navigate yours. Listen, we may not always get it right, and we won't always have the answers, but trust it's working in your favor. Hey y'all, welcome back to the In Your Favor podcast. I'm your host, Amanda, and this episode is going to be a little bit different today. I wasn't going to put out an episode at all. It's actually 4:30 almost on Wednesday. Typically the episodes are edited Tuesday and uploaded early in the morning, and you would have probably already listened by now as to what the episode would have been about, but I wanted to just take an opportunity to really just have a conversation to talk about where I'm at, life. I know we're all just doing our best, and in a moment where I'm like, I could really just skip over this week and not show up. I think showing up late, honestly, and raw is better than not showing up at all. And I feel like that's a part of the journey, is like allowing people to see all of the in-betweens, not just like your highlight reels. I feel like that's one thing that I am very like transparent about in my journey, is that it doesn't always look good. It's not always fun. It's not always pretty, but that's the part that people get invited into. That helps them on their journey. That helps them to see like, okay, maybe I don't have to have this perfectly polished life, either, because most of us don't. Honestly, none of us do. Not most of us, none of us do. But yeah, so I wasn't going to put on an episode today because I typically record episodes on Mondays, and then I edit Tuesday, upload Tuesday night, and then they are published for early Wednesday morning. However, Sunday of this week, I got a call Sunday afternoon. I went to church, woke up, it was a normal day. I actually got a call Sunday afternoon from my mom, or from my sister, actually, that my mom was headed to the hospital. And if you know me and my family, like, we're pretty close. And so my sister calls panicked, and I'm like the level one. I'm typically like, all right, like, give me the facts, let me process, don't panic, take it 1 second at a time. Whereas my sister's like, oh no, like, we need to, like, she was already on her way to the hospital. And in that moment, I was obviously scared and like worried, but still, again, very cool, calm, collected. And she was having heart attack symptoms. And the crazy thing about it is that literally, 20, 30 minutes before that, I had just hung up with my mom. And I won't get into like everything that she was like experiencing, but she was having heart attack symptoms. And so they were essentially worried enough to take her to the hospital. The crazy part is that not only had I just talked to her, I have also had similar symptoms, to where when I was in the hospital back in August, again, I was running, I experienced heart attack symptoms. I thought I was going to pass out, throw up, all the things. I was taken to the hospital and learned that my iron was extremely low, 2 blood transfusions, 4 rounds of iron, echocardiogram, all of the things, right, to figure out what was going on, to make sure I didn't have a heart attack, because my levels, my enzyme that indicates if you had a heart attack, was elevated, right? So there was a little bit of the fear, right, of like knowing what she may have been experiencing, because I had experienced it myself. However, when she got to the hospital, they were like, hey, like, your enzyme's not elevated. We're going to run some tests and monitor you and make sure you are all right. So my mind was just cluttered with a few things of like worry and anxiety a little bit for her, and like the uncertainty, and like I'm getting fed information. I live in Richmond. They don't live here. They live about an hour away. And so I'm like, do I need to get on the road? Do I need to leave? Like, what do I need to do? But also like bringing back to memory my own experience and the fear that I'm still processing, to be honest. And so anyways, fast forward, my mom is okay. And she actually, I'm going to read to you all the text message. They went in yesterday to do a heart catheterization, which basically is like a camera that goes in through your vein, that says, like, I guess if they can like go up to your heart, with the probe, to essentially just see like if there's a blockage. And, you know, we prayed together, and there were so many people who are in my circle who reached out and were just covering me in prayer. And I'm so grateful to have people who even care enough to do that. But I just love how God is still in the business of doing miracles, and he is so good, and he is a healer, because when they went in to do the catheterization yesterday, they literally are like, we don't know why she had these symptoms, but we saw nothing. We essentially saw nothing that would have caused them. And I was just like, that's my God. Like, yeah, he did that. But it's just so insane. My dad sent a text to my sister and I yesterday and was like, basically, the doctor said nothing definitive on why her body responded the way it did, showing all of those heart attack symptoms. Why? He doesn't really know. He basically said he saw nothing. Your mom is as healthy as a racehorse, and we're going to be released sometime today to come home. Your prayers were answered. I'll let you know when we get home. And in those moments of being so afraid and unsure, I'm just so thankful that I'm surrounded by people who pray, one, and to have a relationship with God to bring that to him too, even in those scary moments. But even all of that, like I was like, I have to record an episode. I need to like pull it together, and was like, there's a lot happening, right? But I still was struggling Monday. I went up there and I saw her, so I wasn't here. And I was like, I need to get back. I need to record. I have to show up. I have to do all these things. And I was just like, it's okay to not, Amanda. It's okay to not. And I struggle even still, as many times as I've learned that pushing through isn't always the best thing. Sometimes you just need to sit in where you are and let yourself be where you are. But I was just like, I've already had my mid-season break. I've already taken the break. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to do this. Blah, 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 blah. On a long weekend, I'm like, I have no excuses. Like I had nothing but time. And I was gone and doing things all weekend, and I just didn't have time, and I didn't make time. And then something happened that didn't allot for the time that I thought I had to be the time that I used. And then it's like Tuesday, and I'm like, oh, it's the first day back at work and things are happening. My mom's having this procedure. My mind's not in it. I'm just all over the place. I still have to show up. I still have to show up. I still have to show up. And I just feel like I'm in this season where God is really calling me to rest and to take some of the pressure that I put on myself off, to show up in all of the places, that all of the things, and show up for so many people. And while I love doing that, it's not like I'm doing it for the sake of other people. I genuinely love the people who are in my life, and I want to be there. However, it's okay to not sometimes. It's okay to say, not today. I can't do it. And I know God doesn't want us to be burnt out. He doesn't want us to live in this perpetual culture of busy hustle, go, 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 no days off. Like rest is not an option. It is something that the Lord even did himself. Like we are called to rest as well. And so today isn't a regular episode. It's not a regular Wednesday. And even though it's not, I was like, I feel like this is a moment to just share with people where you are and what God is teaching you, even in real time, about prioritizing your rest and sitting down sometimes. It's okay to have a seat, y'all. It's okay to let that thing sit until tomorrow. Sometimes it's okay to show up in the way that you can. Sometimes it's okay to say, no, I can't show up sometimes, because even in those moments, like there's something holy about a no too, that we have got to remind ourselves of, because pushing past your limits is not cute. It's not it's not healthy, and it's not God. So I think definitely being mindful of where you are is important, but just wanting to share where I'm at with y'all. And I hope that invites you to share where you're at, not only maybe in the comments or like with me, but share it with the people in your lives. Like let them know where you are. Hey, friend, I'm not okay. Hey, friend, I'm having a hard day. Hey, friend, I'm struggling. Hey, friend, I can't make it because my mind is not there. Hey, friend, I can't make it because I need to rest my body. Like be transparent about the people that you love and you care about in your life, and invite them to do the same for you. But as always, y'all, I hope this blessed you. even though it wasn't the norm. I love you. I love you. I love you. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week. Please come back next week, as there will be a full episode next week, but we may not always get it right and we won't always have the answers, but trust even in your rest, it's working in your favor. I love you guys.